finish running.
Hi, I am CD Mwabweze, your rural news tour guide. Let me show you what they showed me, and please believe this story.
You're welcome to this edition of Rural News Tourism. Well, this one is not actually in rural area. You can actually do this in the city or in the village. Now what we want to show you here is how to make roasted yam. You can actually make roasted yam that you enjoy outside, buy it in town and co. You can actually make it in your own house, just outside. Whether you live, in the city or in the village, you can just come outside your house, just at the corridor or in the kitchen. But you have to be very careful with what you're doing because of generator. In town people have generator either behind the house and all that, so you have to look for a place that is safe to prepare roasted yam and plantain, and that is what I want to try out now. So you see, I have this kind of it's a stove, but it's a charcoal stove. So I have it so that if I want to prepare delicacies like roasted corn, roasted yam, and all those things, even to grill fish, this is what I use. Now you see, it has this compartment here. You can put charcoal here. That's where you put charcoal. That is if you want to grill fish, grill meat and all that, place it on top. So you can put charcoal here. If you want to use that stove to actually boil water, boil food and all that. But this time what we want to do is to roast yam and plantain. So what we do it, I usually do this, often just anytime I want to eat roasted yam, this is what I do. I just put a corner in the house and then start the process. Now this is charcoal. Charcoal is not actually cheap anywhere. It's not cheap in town, so don't think that you can just pick this anywhere. But if it's in the village or where you have space in your compound, you can actually use firewood. But charcoal is a very nice option, and that's what I'm going to use. So you place charcoal on this place. You can't put it under because it will require much. So this is what I do. Place charcoal on top of this place. If you don't have stove, you can actually use pan, just pan, and then put the charcoal inside. But here you need something to put the charcoal on, and then these iron wires are used to keep the yam and the plantain. And this is a quick way to enjoy the roasted yam and roasted plantain. So when you put charcoal, look at the quantity of charcoal I put here. You can see the quantity of charcoal. It's not as if you need to fill up this stove here. No, just put enough to the level with the top of the stove. That is it. Of course, some persons might put kerosene, some others might put oil to light the charcoal, but you can easily use the polythene bags or paper to light it, and then you now fan it so that it can start. Okay. Yeah, plantain. Make it round and not too big so that it can roast fast, and then get to the middle so that the middle will not be fresh while you think it has roasted successfully. So you have to take it round. Then cut it again. This is to ensure that it roasts and then gets to the middle so that it can easily get done. Not that you cannot do it round like this, but I prefer cutting it. I'll just try to do like this. Okay, now let me cut this one. The plantain, you have to peel. Plantain, peel off the back of the plantain so that it can get done fast. Watch this. I like making the fire first before this, so that I know when I finish I'll start stirring myself. You see, it's red hot, and that's the heat that does the roasting. So don't allow too much smoke, otherwise it will affect the yam. So you place the plantain and all the yam, and then start turning. So you need to avoid the flame coming up. That's why I have to wait. What you need is just the heat, not the flame. I'll make this first set, then after this I'll now bring another set. But make sure the flame is not coming up. It is the heat, the red, the red charcoal that does the roasting. have to be turning it. If you don't turn it, it will burn. So you need to be alert. Checking it. That it looks burnt doesn't mean it's done. You have to keep turning. And it doesn't actually take much time to be done, so you just have to keep turning. It doesn't take much time. If you leave it and take a walk and say maybe you come back in the next few minutes, it might get burnt. You can see. Make the oil for this. To make the oil for enjoying this kind of delicacy, I use pepper and then salt, pepper, salt, and the oil. You have to make the oil light so it won't be thick. You have to put it on fire and put it, and then of course you have to add Ugba. You have to add Ugba. I'm going to add Ugba. You have to add Ugba. Ugba makes it very nice local delicacy. So instead of waiting for the thing to finish, I'll just make the. You don't pound the pepper, cut it and slice it, put in the oil, slice it and put in the oil. Slice it and put in the oil so that fish oil is always better. Don't pity the pepper. No. While still making sure that this thing doesn't burn. After adding the pepper, do you put it on fire? Of salt. This is salt. This is salt. Make sure I add enough salt. Add enough salt. And then we'll add this seasoning. Add seasoning. You can add 2. 2, you can add 1. And the Ugba. This is Ugba. Paka, I'll call it Paka. Look at that. Plantain. Now cannot create space for this. The heat will now be touching the oil and it will be blending well with the ingredients inside. That's the essence of this. While waiting for this last set of plantain to get done. Wow, that's it. Roasted yam and plantain. Forget about the dark colors you are seeing. This is still very delicious.